Hey, it's Joel's coming with another variable rate update. Hey, we are really late in the week, and it seems like even going outside, we are having, um, there's still activity going on. People are mowing their lawns. They're still talking, all type of things. So the weather is still nice in the middle of October, which I think is the most important thing you should remember from this message. Where are rates going? We don't have another Bank of Canada rate change until October 25th. Remember, there's two more Bank of Canada meetings this year. Two more meetings. That's the only time the rates can change. What does it look at that prediction is, like I said, I don't think they really know. I don't think they're going to know the day before. If I was a betting person, it looks like 0.5% and then 0.25%. Well, that sucks. It's pretty terrible. But we also see some pretty accurate information. Two big events have happened in the last couple of weeks. First of all, the pivot in the UK. So that's what we're waiting for. The pivot means that rates will go back the other way. The UK started doing quantitative easing. Quantitative easing. So it means quantitative tightening is there's really only two things they can do: raise or decrease rates, or quantitative tightening, quantitative easing, which is the bond buyback program. And when the UK started buying back bonds, right as soon as a new prime minister came in, they did quantitative easing to shore up the marketplace. So we know that there's already been a pivot in the UK, and the UK is not a small GDP or small nation, so this is meaningful. We know that in the UN meetings last week, the UN scolded central banks around Canada, or sorry, not around Canada, around the world, saying that raising rates is not the way to do it, as we see so much pressure to going towards the idea of there being a recession. So that's kind of where we are today. If you want to talk about your variable rate mortgage, I would be remiss to say that we do have a unique time. I personally holding my mortgage variable. The current client with the biggest jumps in payments, Joel Olson. That's the client that I have the biggest jumps in payments this year. So never forget that. Because the last two mortgages I got, one was last November, one was in February this year on another property I bought. So just remember that. That's where rates have been. Now, I think that that's a really important thing to consider right now. Is that I'm holding the line when it comes to variables, but fixed and variables are even right now. Not quite, but variables is slightly less. So, you do now, Joel, you asked me to lock in. No, I'm just saying that like they're even. I'm giving you a non-denominational answer. I'm not locking in because of the type of product that a variable offers me the flexibility to take advantage of opportunities. That's why I'm taking the variable. I think people will have serious FOMO next year when they see rates go down in the coming years and they have a higher rate. And this is irregardless. These people that, lots of people call going, well, I should have took a fixed rate a year ago or whatever it is. The truth is, to be completely honest, we don't know that. We don't know if the fixed rate would have been better. We know you're at the beginning of your term. We know that most borrowers pay it out 3 years early. And we know that as rates move and fluctuates, the IRD penalties are meaningful. So we know the history tells us you're not better. You are not better taking the 1.7 fixed rate that you could have got over the variable right now. You are not better. That's what history tells us. Now, that might be proven wrong. I don't want to be arrogant or cocky about it, but it might be proven wrong. But right now, we don't know. We don't know the answer to that. So stay out of absolutes would be an important lesson as well. So anyway, that's your variable update for this week. If you have anything, please do reach out. As always, we're here for you to go through any mortgage options. Have a great week.